What is going on, people? My name is Muzzafuzza, and I usually make videos about Call of Duty, but, you know, Mr. Sarcast for it, and I think it's a good idea is to make some non-Call of Duty videos for this channel, and since Battlefield's coming out soon, and I think it's going to be a pretty good game, I decided to make a little tip series, and I'm going to give 5 tips in each video, and this first video is just going to be 5 general tips for the game in general. Any class, these tips are going to help out. So we're going to jump right in at tip number 1, and that's going to be to use your environment to your advantage. The environment in Battlefield has many mounted ATs, which are like mounted rocket launchers, where you can actually guide the missile, and that's what I'm doing right here. And I get like I think it's a 3-kill streak, I'm just plowing through people with these rockets. And they also have mounted machine guns. Up in that tower that I'm looking at right now, they've got a mounted machine gun right next to this mounted AT that I'm on right now. I think I get a pretty funny across-map kill right here. But yeah, I definitely recommend that you guys, if you want to be a better player, to use these mounted guns, get kills with them. And another thing I mean by use your environment is that the environment in this game is completely different from any other game. It's fully destructible. Pretty much every wall you see can be taken down. So if you're planning on taking cover, make sure you're doing it wisely and in something that can't come down. And yeah, that's just my tips for using the environment. You can see here that I'm getting like some AT kills cross map, but I don't know. It doesn't work that well unless you do the homing, which is when you shoot it. After you shoot it, you can actually guide the missile by pushing it up and down, and it's a great way to take out tanks like that. Destroyed. And then I think I try to go for this guy on a quad, but it ends up failing. Yeah, he just drives right by me, look at that. My second tip is to use your equipment as your class and to play your role as that class. As you can see, I'm a recon right here, and what I did was I threw my motion detecting balls, my motion detecting testicles, and what those do is they show you when enemies are nearby. I think I rocked this guy with some C4 right here, which is also a big class role as a recon, is to use your C4 to your advantage. I think that clip pretty much sums it up, that whatever class you're playing, you need to use everything it's got. And I get a quad C4 right here. Look at that. Should pop up and say multiple kill, I think. There you go. Quad C4. Pretty dirty. My third tip is that you need to communicate with your team, use your communication button, and play in squads. Now what you can see, what I'm doing right here is I'm looking into the distance and a bunch of red triangles pop up. You might wonder how that happens. Some of you probably know, but this is actually not very known, just because they don't really have a button layout guide for this game right now. But if you hit the back button on Xbox or the select button on your PS3 while you're looking near an enemy, it'll put a red triangle over their head, and that's called spotting. Spotting is really good to do, and it'll definitely help your team. You can do it with tanks, you can do it with objectives, you can do it with anything. My fourth tip would be to run map routes and flank. Now these pipes are put here for a reason. It's so that you can rush behind and flank. And what I do here is I rush all the way behind, and it puts me at a really, I'd say, advantageous. That's kind of an underused word. But yeah, it puts me at an advantageous point where I can see from behind their spawn, and I actually, you can just wreck them because they have no idea that you're coming. Now see, I'm up behind the bombs, and they just have no idea that I'm here. Maybe they do have an idea. I just took some damage. Alright guys, this is bringing me to my final tip. I would say to use vehicles because they pwn face. You can see I'm in a tank right here and I just get a kill. And immediately switch the clip to me riding in a quad. Now these quads or ATVs or whatever you want to call them, they are awesome. If you don't know how to drive in third person, yeah, third person. To switch from third person to first person, you hit up on the D-pad while you're driving in a vehicle. That's probably a very useful tip too, because driving in third person just seems to be more manageable and it's a lot easier. And I think I get a couple roadkill kills right here. Run over that guy, smushed him like a fucking, what would it be? What animals do you smush that easily? I don't know if I could kill a deer driving in something this small. Maybe a rabbit? Yeah, I smushed him like a rabbit. And I think I get one more roadkill here at the end, but yeah, that was my 5 general tips for this series. If you guys like these kind of videos, you can come check out my channel. It's youtube.com/muzzafuzzagaming, and I'm going to keep making these tips So let me know what class you guys want to see me cover 5 tips for in the comments below. My next 5 tips for this game is going to be all about different classes, being Recon, Engineer, Medic, and Assault. So let me know what you guys want to see. This has been Muzzafuzza, and I am out. There's some more vehicle kills for you guys.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter. There you'll find the latest updates from our premier directors and the Machinima Respawn team.